What's going on, chill with Ant Squad? It's your boy Ant back with you guys with another video. So, I just got done checking the events that took place tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Overall, it was a really good, decent show, and we're gonna get right into this. So, we kick off the show with all members of the not all members, some of the members of the Bloodline, Solo, Jimmy, and Paul heading to the ring, talking about how the brutal beatdown that they gave to John Cena, and most likely what they did to AJ Styles last week, of sending him to the hospital. And then Paul Heyman doing like his personal his like talk, like acknowledging the tribal chief Roman Reigns, who we haven't seen in a couple of weeks. And Jimmy is just, and I gotta be completely honest with y'all, what they're doing with Jimmy is absolutely ridiculous. Is that when Paul was still talking about how Roman came up with the plan and he orchestrated the plan to have Jimmy and Solo attack AJ, so that way John will have no partner once John faces both of them at Fastlane. So then, while Paul was still talking, Jimmy extended out his hand like how Roman does it, and then Paul was like, "What are you doing?" Like, thinking that Jimmy thinks he's the top guy and he's the one that running the show, which he isn't. But he just like, "Nah, I'm just playing with you." And next thing you know, he takes the microphone off of Paul Heyman, and then Jimmy was talking his trash. And the reason that we're the ones that took care of John Cena and AJ Styles last week, and well, soon. Because the reason that John is not here right now because he's scared, and that the reason that John Cena was not at the show is because of transportation and travel problems. So as soon as Jimmy was still talking his talk, here comes Carl Anderson attacking both Solo and Jimmy, and most likely coming for the aid for AJ, considering the fact that Jimmy and Solo put AJ in the hospital last week. And that, seeing that it's y'all fault that y'all sent AJ to the hospital, now it's OC business. Now it's personal. I want one of y'all. Now, for me personally, me watching this, like, where was all of this a few weeks ago when you told AJ not to get involved in Bloodline business, which he did? And where was y'all last week when he got beat down so bad he got sent to the hospital? Like, how did that make sense? But Solo was about to go in there and try to fight him, but Paul Heyman pulls him back, whispers in his ear, and tells him something to have Jimmy. And then Solo looks at Jimmy and tells him, "Hey, either you take care of this, or I will." And what's even the funny part, what really got me, is that Jimmy tried to said that I'll take care of it. As soon as he was about to shaking his hand about to dab him up, Solo did not answer back, and he just dabbed himself up, and that was completely hilarious. But we get to the match. Overall, it was okay. And then Solo got involved. Jimmy Uso took advantage, and 1, 2, 3, Jimmy gets the win over Carl Anderson. After the match, Carl Anderson was like trying to get it back, and then Solo comes out, hits him with the Samoan Spike, but he didn't get all of it. He probably got him like in his chest area and knocked him out. And then Solo and Jimmy, they walk out up the ramp, and here comes out Mia Yim to check on Carl Anderson, and Jimmy is talking his trash, smiling, disrespecting them, and next thing you know, Mia smacked him, and she ran to the ring, and boy, Jimmy was embarrassed and pissed. And then afterwards, we cut to the commercial break, and you see Jimmy, Solo, and Paul. Jimmy, he was irate and pissed, taking his frustration out on the workers. Somebody that was having a clipboard and stuff, pushing him, shoving, like completely. They were running chaos all night, and then they were causing even more chaos, attacking security guards during the U.S. title match between Rey and Santos. And what's even crazy, the funny part about this is that they were wreaking havoc all night. Like, bro, they were attacking like innocent people who worked at tonight's show. And this was where it was absolutely ridiculous, where members of Hip Row, B-Fab, and Ashanti the Adonis, even though they don't have Top Dollar because Top Dollar was released last week, they were like setting up their merch and most likely trying to have him sell. And then out of nowhere, here comes Jimmy attacking the Adonis. And then next thing you know, here comes the officials trying to separate them. And then he was trying to get more back. And then you see on the other side is Solo picks up Ashanti, pick him up and threw him through a table. And then thinking that he was thinking of being John Cena's tag team partner. No, he wasn't. All he was doing was just trying to like have their merch go out and just have it sell. That's it. Like the whole night they were like they were causing chaos. But then closing to the end of the show, John Cena pulls up in the Fast and Furious Mustang. It was so dope. He like curved and stuff. That was tough. And most likely John Cena, he means business. He still had the contract in his hand because he walked through security and like he was really upset that he meant business after the brutal beating that he took at the hands of the Bloodline last week. Yeah, he meant business. So John Cena was in the ring and figuring out like if he was gonna do it by himself or is he gonna have a partner with him. So then Solo and Jimmy come out, and then next thing you know, there was a 2-on-1 beatdown. And then John Cena at that point did have the upper hand, but it was the numbers game. It was a 2-on-1 situation, and then outside of the ring, Jimmy and Solo attacked John, was trying to put him through the announce table. And as soon as Jimmy was about to go up the top rope and jump off through the announce table, hit John, while John was laying there helpless, I really thought that somebody should come out and help. But as soon as Jimmy was about to climb up the top rope, and then Solo stopped him and like, nah, let me handle it. Get down. So Solo goes up the top rope, and as soon as Solo was about to do the Samoan splash, next thing you know, LA's Night music hit, and boy oh boy, the crowd they was lit when they heard LA Knight's music hit. And then LA Knight comes to give Jimmy the beats, and then give Solo beats, and most likely getting them out the ring. And then LA Knight picks up the contract, he signs it, and John Cena looking shocked as hell that he found himself a partner, and gave it to him. And then we have our match official for the tag team match at Fastlane: John Cena and LA Knight versus the Bloodline and Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso. Because even though LA Knight was supposed to be at SmackDown last week, but I think he had personal things that he got positive for COVID, I believe. But I think that's why they took him out of SmackDown last week. And boy, oh boy, when he made his return tonight, oh my God, it was that the crowd they were losing their minds when they heard LA Knight's music, because this man has been so over for the past few weeks, and that even though that he has been running has had a few rundowns with the Bloodline for the past couple of weeks, and I really love to see like what they do with this. So I'm really looking forward for this tag team match at Fastlane: John Cena and LA Knight versus the Bloodline, Solo and Jimmy. Yeah, this is going to be a really good match. I really can't wait to see like what's going to take place next week for the Go Home show heading into to Fastlane. But I'm all for it. So comment down below what you guys take from the from tonight's SmackDown. How y'all enjoyed it, and what do y'all think of what's going to take place at Fastlane? Because for me personally, I'm super excited for this match, and I hope y'all as well. And I'm gonna be quite frank and transparent with y'all. What they're doing with Jimmy is absolutely ridiculous. Like Jimmy being the top guy, even though Roman is not around, like it's absolutely ridiculous. But I see what they're trying to do here. But I really like it, thinking that Jimmy is running the show, even though Roman's not there. But I can see why he's doing it, but I can't wait to see like how is this going to come out in the next couple weeks. So comment down below what you guys take from it. I appreciate the time you guys watching this video with me, and if you're new to the channel, you already know what to do. Run up the likes, run up the views, subscribe, tap the bell every time I post, all that good stuff. I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for chilling me. Road to 1K. Peace.